How's it going out there, guys? I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm psyched. I'm doing a new artist. I don't know this artist. Chelsea Savage. Let's see here. I gotta know. Chelsea Savage's song Dragging Up. And this is requested by Heath Plosky. Heath, you said you're a welder and you were a pipeline welder for 10 years. So I don't know if this is correlated or relates to your profession. Dragging Up, I don't know. Let's find out what Chelsea's got for us. I'm looking forward to this. I love doing these new artists. I wasn't expecting a piano to open this.
When his tank is on empty from the stress of this crazy world, he don't ask too much of me, and honestly, he deserves more. Sometimes the strongest man I know breaks down out on the road. Even gasoline and grease don't keep some things going. And when that going gets rough, and trust me, it does. Sometimes he says, I'm ready to drag up. He says, if we just had a normal life and I just had a 9 to 5, there'd be no more goodbyes, and I'd sleep next to you, darling, every night. You're the rock that I lean on, and I can't face this way of life alone. I'll always keep you tender if you just keep me tough. When I feel like dragging up.
Jesus. That came full force. Rarely do lyrics come at you like that, delivered the way she did. Tender but strong. Well, I felt myself tearing up at one point, and that's not necessarily like me. It's not unlike me, but it takes a lot to get there. So far, she did it. And the piano doesn't hurt the cause.
But we're 1,000 miles apart, trying to plan a big birthday, and he's hoping to come home, but there's no guarantee when you're working away. And the other day it occurred to me that our last 2 anniversaries I spent at home watching TV in the dark, while he caught up on sleep in some RV park. And when that going gets rough, and trust me, it does. Sometimes I say, baby, just drag up. He says, if we just had a normal life and I just had a 9 to 5, there'd be no more goodbyes, and I'd sleep next to you, darling, every night. You're the rock that I lean on, and I can't face this way of life alone. I'll always keep you tender if you just keep me tough. When I feel like dragging up.
That is a great freaking line. I'll always keep you tender if you just keep me tough.
Well, we've gone as long as we can go, and it's been months since he's seen home. This kind of work sure likes to test your love. Oh, but there's been times I'm sure glad it does. If we'd had a normal life and never chased that old pipeline, I might take for granted the nights I get to hold him tight. And then you know, hey, we couldn't say in 1 year's time we saw 7 states, made a new family every other month. No, we never would have ever been
Wow. I don't know what the rest of her music is like. Obviously, that's the first and only time I reacted to or even heard Chelsea, but I don't know if she wrote that. I don't, if not who, but that was brilliant. There were so many things. I mean, I would love to just look at the lyrics and see how that was laid out, to see which stanzas and just which thoughts themselves, like individual thoughts, were brought back in toward the end to bring it full circle, because it was brought, there was so much in that, and she sang it so tenderly but yet with a strength. That expression, dragging up, I have never heard that before, and even in the context of this song, I'm not positive what it means. I mean, maybe stop being, a welder, or stop living on the road. Yeah, and then in the end, she changed it to if we had just drug up, and he had just drug up, but they wouldn't have experienced that whole lifestyle, if they weren't that. That was beautiful. I mean, that encapsulated the difficulty of living in this world. I mean, we need food. I mean, that's one of the basic things, and food means you've got to make money. Money means you got to get a job. Job means you might have to go elsewhere in this world. And if you follow your heart, let's say you're a performer, and you become successful, then everybody wants a piece of you all around the world, and you can't go out in public. So then you take the good with the bad, but it's different. And a welder, the unsung folks who keep the natural gas lines in place and other things, it's just all part of this large human economy that we've got to keep things together. Not the financial economy, it's part of it, but yeah, Heath. So, man, I mean, leave your comments, whatever you want to leave there, how relevant this is. You wouldn't have suggested this if this wasn't relevant to your life, but, oh, I got to rate this? I think the choice of instrumentation was brilliant. Caught me off guard, as you could, I mean, I said that in the beginning. Not a lot of songs come in with the piano and just stay with it. Usually you'll get the drum, you get the bass, you'll get guitar coming in and whatnot, but the thought that popped into my head, I mean, that's a hell of a song. That was well written. It was brilliantly performed by her. I don't know where she's from. I don't know if she's Midwest, if she's in the South. I mean, California, I mean, could be anywhere, really. Could be up north. She's got a sense about her. I'm coming in with a 9.6. That was brilliant. I mean, really, really good. So, Heath, thank you for that. I'm looking forward to doing more of Chelsea's stuff. With a song like this, which is just a gorgeous ballad, if the next song she did was a rock song, I wouldn't be surprised by it. But if it was just traditional country, I wouldn't be surprised by that either. It's one of these songs where, it just could fit into so many categories. So I'm leaving it at that. Chelsea, if you see this, kudos to you, my dear. That was beautiful. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.